And welcome inside an AJHL special feature on the Top Prospects Game. January 22nd, it'll be in Okotoks, Alberta this year. First time in Alberta, 6 players in the Alberta Junior Hockey League will be in attendance there. And one of them is sitting right beside me. I'm Dave Dawson at the Grand Fear Arena in Spruce Grove, joined by goaltender Matt Davis. And Matt, I guess first of all, what was your reaction to this whole process of being named to the CJHL Top Prospects Game?
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I mean, quite the honor. Can't really take anything like that lightly. It's pretty exciting to be named amongst some of the top 01 goalies in the nation. So, yeah, just looking forward to it.
Were you shocked when you had kind of heard that your name was being thrown around there? Or is it one of those things where you're like, yeah, I'm playing pretty good. I know I should probably be there.
Well, I know I'm playing well, but I mean, there's always a little bit of doubt. So I was pretty excited to see my name pop up on the list, and yeah.
As the days get closer to the event, do you start to get a little more nervous and a little more excited and maybe even not really sure what to expect?
Yeah, I really don't know what to expect yet. It's pretty nerve-wracking, but at the same time, I really just got to focus on my team before I head off, and yeah, middle of exams too. So I think I got other stuff to focus on right now, and yeah.
Well, yeah, what's that maybe lost in it? What's that whole process like of you're in school, you're a 17-year-old young man, you're juggling all these things. What's that process like for you to but the pleasure of having something like that added to it?
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't trade it for the world, but it does make it a little difficult sometimes, and it's all part of being a hockey player.
Yeah, you just came back from the World Junior A Challenge in Bonnyville. You've played in the Alberta Cup before. How do some of these experiences kind of prepare you for this game coming up on the 22nd?
Well, you kind of get used to you get used to seeing a lot of people in the stands and you get used to seeing a lot of people in the stands and just kind of being. It's a bigger stage than just a normal hockey game, and I think it's really nice to have that experience under my belt. I mean, yeah, it's just really helps.
Also a rookie in the league too, right? So sometimes coming in, I'm not sure, like Spruce Grove has a pretty great fan base here. They've loved their Saints for years. Is it kind of one of those things that, okay, you have this process, lots of crowd, and then now the crowds only get bigger here on in? Is it difficult to kind of imagine how much bigger they're going to get in the next coming years?
Yeah, I mean, it's nice. It's nice this year, just kind of getting used to people in the stands. You kind of learn to tone them out. Like, you can't really focus too much on them. But it's always nice when, say, you make a big play or a goal scored, and yeah, it sometimes gives you chills. It's pretty cool.
A lot of those people in attendance potentially have been NHL scouts. Want to hear this year because you're eligible for the 2019 entry draft in June, and probably some teams have been coming to look at you. Do you try to block that out when you're on the ice and think of, like, there's a guy here, he's not just here, he's looking at me specifically?
Yeah, it's kind of tough just knowing that might be the case, but you can't do anything other than just block it out, because at the end of the day, you're just there to win the hockey game, and that's all that matters at that time. So.
Have you Googled yourself and kind of looked at some of those situations of Matt Davis, he's ranked here or there? I know that in a recent article in the Hockey Writers, you're ranked as one of the top goaltenders for the upcoming draft. Does that kind of stuff intimidate you, excite you?
Yeah, it's I didn't actually know that was the case, and it's pretty exciting. Yeah.
Maybe just describe yourself as a goaltender for those maybe who haven't seen you play, and what we can expect watching you on January 22nd in Okotoks.
I try my best to calm the game down and just help my team as much as possible, whether it just be moving the pucks out of the D zone or just manage the game with rebound control. And yeah, I think of myself as a fairly quick goaltender, able to move post to post with ease, and I try my best to make saves when it counts.
And you're also the kind of guy who likes to get out of the net and play the puck. Is that something you've kind of been comfortable doing your entire life, or recently that's kind of evolved in your game?
It's been something I've tried to develop my entire life. Ever since I can remember playing goalie, I've tried to get out and stop rims and make plays. And yeah, it's pretty nice for the team, as I've heard. And yeah.
Okay, so week in and week out, how do you improve as a goaltender? What are you doing to become a better goaltender, a better player, week in and week out throughout the entire season?
Every practice, I just try to focus on something. Maybe it's something that I got scored on the other night doing, or maybe it's just something that I feel like I need to improve. And yeah, every practice I just choose one thing and make sure that I'm kind of harping on that the whole practice. And yeah, I think that's the best way to get it done.
All right, well, Matt, we're going to be excited to watch you in the Top Prospects game, and I imagine it'll be a little bit overwhelming with all that media circus you're going to be involved with for probably the first time in your hockey career.
Yeah, that's definitely my first time in that.
All right, well, enjoy the experience, and best of luck the rest of the season.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much for watching this AJHL feature on the CJHL Top Prospects game in Okotoks, Alberta, coming up on January 22nd. We hope to see you there.
Gets over to make an unbelievable save. My goodness, Matt Davis robbing the GP Storm.